Happy Blue Friday to the 12th man, 12th lady, Hawks Nation, and all the 12s out in this great big world we call home. I'm Paul Beyer, host of 12 for 12s Radio, dedicated to providing the 12 topics weekly for the 12th man. About 2 months ago, I was approached through a fellow 12 friend to be involved in the Build the Tip initiative. After listening to Joe Tafoya from Volume 12's, Chris Beyer, and Joe Michaels, I knew in my soul this was something I needed to work to make happen. For those that don't know what Build the Tip is or what it's all about, let me tell you. Simply, it's a 12s crowdsourcing campaign to build a 9-foot bronze statue to celebrate the feeling created in the moment when Richard Sherman successfully tipped the ball away from the outstretched arms of our nemesis to the south, 49ers, Michael Crabtree, and inevitably into the awaiting safe haven of Malcolm Smith's hands. Now you'll notice I said feeling as opposed to Richard Sherman, the Seahawks, or even the moment itself. The monument is intended to remind every 12th man or 12th lady of the wonderful feeling you felt when that play happened. It's not about any one person or team. It's about the celebration of that warm and fuzzy moment that was really surreal. It may not be the greatest moment in our lives individually. There's always this little thing called getting married or even having kids. But it was at least in the top 5, and for some, even higher. Additionally, it was a feeling shared by millions of fellow 12s all across this big blue marble we reside on. And oh yes, I did refer to the whole planet because Hawks fandom has gone global. There have been many of our fellow 12s who have shared reasons why a permanent fixture like this should not be built. Most have to do with where it will finally reside, and yes, that is a big question to get an answer to, trust me. But most have been about timing, being too soon for celebrating a forever moment, or even design-oriented, the look, the players included, or even the direction of Richard Sherman's braids. The point is that there's a segment of our 12s population that are unsure. And you know what? I get it. Last week, I posted on Facebook under the Build the Tip the reason I and other fans associated with the project and all those 12s who have already contributed to make this endeavor happen. First and foremost, it was an undertaking that only 12s would come up with. You see, we do things the hard way. Why? Because we see value in it. We waited 38 years for a Super Bowl title, including the screw job of 2005. Never did we waver from being the loudest fans and creating the most hostile environment for our Hawks foes. Heck, we're on record as being the loudest in the world. Second, I wanted to make sure clearly why this project was started. Build the Tip is about one thing: erecting a permanent visual representation of a feeling that can be celebrated forever. Yes, a feeling. It's not about the players involved or even the team. That may sound crazy to you, but I hope with some time spent pondering, it will become clear why I say this. The town of Seattle, home to the Seahawks, deserves a permanent place where all the 12s can celebrate the likeness of that moment and recapture the feeling from here to eternity. In addition, for those 12s who can't claim Seattle as home, it's their Mecca. It's the spot where they can always want to visit once again, over and over again, to feel the happiness celebrated on that January evening of 2014, this year. As a Seattle sports fan, we've had some dandies. Game 5 in 95, I was there. The Sonics title in 1979, I was not there. And even the Seahawks' first trip to the Super Bowl. Still, we've never created a lasting likeness where we would or could celebrate any of these moments. I know some of those who have been against the initiative mentioned that another moment or player from our past should be celebrated first. You know, maybe even Steve Largent, Edgar Martinez, or even Ken Griffey Jr. Let me say this for the record. I don't disagree with any of you. I want a statue built to honor all of the greats in Seattle sports history. We're on the same side. But regardless of what you want built first, we all can remember the feeling felt from the tip. And at the root of all this, that's what it's all about. Building the tip to stand forever so we can always remember what we felt inside. That's it. It's nothing more. So here we are, 7 days left before the initial Indigo crowdsourcing campaign comes to an end. Already we've raised over $30,000, which is still a lot of money. But as with all great things, not just good, to do it right, we need to have the resources to get it done. I've met and talked with sculptor and fellow 12th man Kevin Patel myself. We've got all the right people involved who have donated hours and hours of their own time to get the dream to this point. No one's asking for a dime to be spent on anything other than the statue itself. The group has and will forever be transparent. It's not about us. It's about all of us, the 12s together. I've said for the last year on my program, 12 for 12s Radio, that one of the greatest characteristics about the 12s is that regardless of whatever makes us different in our lives during the week, every Sunday at CenturyLink Field, we're brothers and sisters, all of us, the 12th man. We create an overwhelming wave of noise each home game. We do it. Nobody prompts us. So why do we have to be prompted by anyone to build a lasting monument of the greatest sports feeling of our lives? The answer is we don't. So in closing, I'm thankful you took the time to listen to my ramblings. I really do mean that. I felt it vital that all of you understand where us involved in the Build Tip initiative are coming from. Chris Beyer and Joe Michaels have and still are the best leaders we could imagine. Selfless and all in. They truly get it and only want the 12s to have the first Seahawks-inspired and financially sourced project to become reality. And it will. $30,000 is a fantastic start, but we still need more. The way I look at it, the base is done. Now we need to keep going until the tip of that ball is encased in bronze forever. We need your help, 12s. Please. We really do need your help. Build the Tip is for all of us, brothers and sisters in Hawks Nation. So with all that said, please, 12s, visit www.buildthetip.com. Look at the videos down there from VMG Studios, the trailer from William Cornell, famed creator of the Rain City Redemption series. A lot of different people have pitched in to make this reality, and I know with your help we can do it. Please visit www.buildthetip.com. Go Hawks. I'll see you at the clink.